while Kamala Harris waits for the final announcement, her ancestors, those who have known her and the family, hail from a tiny hamlet in Tamil Nadu. And India Today decided to go there, speak to people. Are they also tracking what's happening in the USA? One of their own, possibly becoming USA's next president. At the temple, where there are full-on prayers that have been going, Shilpa Nair got us this ground report. Let's take a look at that.
We are reporting from the Sri Dharmashastra temple in Thulasendrapuram, which is the ancestral village of US Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris. If I have to speak about this village, this is the village where Kamala Harris's maternal grandfather P.V. Gopalan used to live before he moved to Chennai. And this temple, it also has a stone board which mentions the name of Kamala Harris having donated rupees 5,000 for the temple consecration in the year 2013-2014. It also mentions the names of her aunt Sarla Gopalan and her grandfather P.V. Gopalan for donating money for the temple works and renovation works, etc. Now, as far as this temple is concerned, the villagers of Thulasendrapuram, they've been offering special prayers. Special pujas are being held in the mornings and in the evenings, praying for Kamala Harris's victory, because it's a high-stake battle that has, played out in the United States. And the results, of course, we're just hours away from knowing who will be the next US president. And I'm joined by the villagers here. It includes a local councillor, the villagers, and someone from US, Chicago. She's Joy. She's come from Chicago all the way to Thulasendrapuram, and she's taken a room right outside the temple and staying there for the night so that she can be associated in some way or the other to Kamala Harris on the day the US presidential election results would be out. You're rooting for Kamala Harris. Tell us why. Why do you think she'll make the next president, and why do you think that'll be the right choice as far as the US is concerned?
Well, Kamala is a uniter, and I believe that that's what we need. She's promised to have advisors from the Republican Party, and I also think that's what we need. Enough with the division. Let's unite.
Normally, Tamil Nadu insisting for women's empowerment. If she's come, just US, no. Sunita Williams, see, she's heading for US NASA space, like that. Everyone, it inspiring every individuals, ladies. So normally, if she got elected, no. So Indo-US relation will be definitely improve.
That, of course, is the sense from the ground, the mood on the ground. All of them really praying for Kamala Harris's victory. It was not an easy election, and it has huge consequences and implications, not just for the US, but for the rest of for the world. And that's the reason why they say every prayer counts, and that's why we're stepping in, praying for Kamala Harris. And they say because of Kamala Harris, Thulasendrapuram has also, become more evident on the global map. With video journalist Daniel, this is Shilpa Nair for India Today.
So joining me live now from Thulasendrapuram is my colleague Shilpa Nair. Shilpa, far away from United States of America, all the excitement, curiosity buzzing there. This little hamlet in Tamil Nadu also is where they're wondering if Kamala Harris becomes the next American president. What are you picking up about the sentiment? Tell us about the connect. Has she been here to the village? Are they connected to the family in any way?
Well, yes, Pooja, miles and miles away from all the action is, this is Thulasendrapuram, a tiny little village in Tamil Nadu, nestled between lush green fields. This is a tiny village, and this is the ancestral village of Kamala Harris, and her grandfather, P.V. Gopalan, used to live in this village at one point in time before he moved to Chennai. And as far as this village is concerned, at present, there's no family member of Kamala Harris who lives here. All of them are in Chennai or other parts of the country, or in other parts of the world as well. But for the villagers here, it's a matter of pride that their daughter, they say she's a daughter of our soil, that she has gone on to become such a global leader, and in the mornings and in the evenings for the last couple of days. Special prayers are being offered here at the temple. Special pujas also being offered, praying for her success. And these are banners that have been put up right outside the temple, wishing Kamala Harris the best and success in this huge high-stake battle that is played out in the United States. So a lot of villages at present, the temple is empty. Later in the day, we're expecting pujas to take place. But we have with us Joy. We spoke to her earlier as well. She's been camping here in Thulasendrapuram. Just to be associated with Kamala Harris in some way or the other, on the day when the election results are out. Joy, tell us, why did you choose to come to Thulasendrapuram all the way from US?
Well, I've been visiting India for 3 months, and when I realized that I could be in this village for the American election, it just felt right. It felt in my heart like I should be here. So it called me.
We're seeing the early trends, trickling in, and it gives a lead to Donald Trump. Is that a cause of concern for people like you who've supported Kamala Harris through her campaign?
Yes, of course it is. I still feel like there is a path to victory if the blue wall holds.
But what will it mean for the U.S. if Kamala Harris is elected as president? What would it mean for people like you?
Well, we have some concerning trends in the United States. Reproductive rights have been stripped from women, and a lot of conservative fundamentalists are taking over the country. So I think it means that we'll return to normalcy and women will be empowered again.
We saw the villagers offering prayers at this temple, and we saw you along with them. What is the sense that you're picking up from the ground, and what did you pray? We saw you praying at the temple as well.
Yes, I'm praying, of course. I prayed every day since Kamala has been...
All right, Shilpa, keep getting us these voices, and it's a reminder of how connected two different nations have been with this elections.